Comedy Central Sports presents BattleBots.
It's more opening round robot fighting action. The sleek and solid Voltark squeezes out Spark with Bender. Kilohertz makes waves with the one robot wrecking crew, Gnome 2. And Merciless Minion tries to lobotomize Gray Matter. The quest for the giant nut begins here. Two robots fight, one robot dies. This is Comedy Central's BattleBots. I'm Sean Salisbury along with my colleague Bill Dwyer here in the Festival Pavilion in San Francisco.
This is the robot killing fields. We got 3 hot one-on-one robot battles lined up for you. They've got to fight for their right to move on in this single elimination tournament. Winner rules, loser rusts.
Well, we're going to see some serious damage inflicted tonight. We'll have Donna D'Erico, Randy and Jason Sklar, and Bill Knight are all here to provide us all the inside angles.
If you're new to this BattleBot sports sensation, let me explain it for you. 2 robots fight like crazy for 3 minutes unless there's a knockout.
Watch and learn. Heavyweights Voltark and Bender are about ready to brawl.
Voltark is a wedge with an actuated lifting arm. It's built by Stephen Felk and is based out of Host City, San Francisco. Its opponent is Bender, and he's armed with a spinning disc with a steel saw blade. Bender was built by Eric Stolken in Burbank, California.
For a little more of the technical insight on Bender, let's go to our resident robot expert, Bill Nye.
Bender's primary weapon? A hardened steel saw blade, 1 meter in diameter, spinning at 16,000 RPM. It's driven by a 1.5 kilowatt motor. This bot is dressed to impress, distress, and destroy all challengers.
There's the Bender crew with their trademark fezzes, styling fellas.
Right behind him is Voltark's creator. Let's take a moment to learn more about Stephen Felk.
At first glance, it may seem like a beautiful day in the neighborhood. But it gets ugly fast when you find out the guy next door builds killer robots in his kitchen.
That's a little strange, I have to admit, but if you look at it as being a sculptor, and I'm a sculptor living in my studio, it makes perfect sense, you know, and instead of it being marble busts of Venus de Milo, it happens to be an aluminum robot that fights. And I was very impressed when I saw how violent it is out there and how tough these machines have to be. I can't describe it. I mean, the adrenaline was just, you're just totally drained. It's like a different generation of competition or something. I thought if I ever have a kid, I'll name him Voltark and really screw him up, you know? Basically had no life for 4 years. But I've got a pretty decent robot, so I've got something to show for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, so let's go down to the battle box floor where ring announcer Mark Bureau has all the specifics.
Introducing first, in the red square to my left, it's a wedge design with Armageddon in mind. Say your prayers and beg for mercy from the 210-pound killer shark, Voltark.
Maniacal.
Very thick and sturdy.
It's like cheddar that's been left out for 3 weeks. Wedge of death.
And in the blue square, ready to reduce rival robots to rusted rubble. It's a tungsten tearing, alloy attacking, 193-pound Bender.
Bender's going to have to get in close to be effective.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. Billy Idol.
Red driver, are you ready?
Ready to...
Red driver is ready. Blue driver, are you ready?
Rally hats.
Blue driver is ready.
What's with the shades, brother?
I don't know, but the box is locked. The lights are on. It's robot fighting time.
Jump on board, everybody. Voltark coming out fast.
Bender on the left side of your screen, Voltark on the right side of your screen. Initial contact by Voltark as he tries to slam Bender into the screen.
You want to show the judges how aggressive you're going to be. Knocked his wheel off.
Oh, his caster came off. Straight out castrated by Voltark.
Hey, good one, pal.
Yeah.
Castrated.
Yes,
Nice.
castrated. And look at the domination early in this bout by the thicker, meatier Voltark as he slams Bender up against the wall. And like I said before the fight, I don't believe that little lawnmower type action on the top of Bender can do anything to Voltark.
That's a strong blade, but here's the problem now, Sean. He doesn't have the right angle. Since he lost his caster right over the kill saw, saws, and he's bringing himself. He wants more damage done.
Those skill saws can come out at any time during the bout. They didn't do any damage there. No hazard damage, though, to Voltark, who is right now taking over this fight. And there's a lot of movement, but nothing being done on the offensive end by Bender.
Look at Bender's wheel spinning, but there's no angle. He can't get in any shots.
Well, it's almost like his spinning blade is too small because it's not big enough to get in to Voltark.
It's the angle, you idiot. How many times do I have to tell you?
Well, say it again. What is it?
It's the angle.
Thank you. Well, you know what? Stephen Felk has some thoughts on man's warlike nature.
We're a very violent species. And that's the reason we rule the earth, is because we've killed everything else. Everything got in our way, we eliminated. And so I think deep down in our psyche, there's this feeling and this rapport with violence that we really like. That's like pro football.
What does he know about...
Yeah, when did he play?
Yeah, I don't know. Did you ever play against him?
Never. I can't remember. He might have been one of those guys.
He'd be crying if you threw a tight spiral into his chest.
But you know what? He's not crying now because Voltark is dominating Bender in this
He's
bout.
just backing up and ramming, backing up and ramming.
Those rally cats are doing no good in this 3-minute or till incapacitation bout that's going on here in the BattleBots ring.
Up and at him. Here he goes. Here comes the kill saw drag. Come on, bring it, Voltark. Oh, he's toying with Bender right now. Hey, Bender's wheel. There's the buzzer.
There's the buzzer.
That's it.
His wheel is not spinning at all. Take the sunglasses off. You're not cool in this
Your
one.
future's not so bright anymore.
Take those shades off. Take a look at the replay, Bill.
Look at this. Here we go. Boom. The hobbling begins like James Caan in Misery. Oh, and that was it for Bender. He had nothing left after that. No angle, no nothing.
Knocking that wheel off. And here you see that lifting arm that came into play so many times in this bout.
Oh, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 3 judges at arena side have scored this bout 9-0 for the red square. Voltark.
Well, is there any doubt? Voltark is moving on. Bender's a loser and going home. Let's get to the battle stats.
Yeah, all Voltark. Slams 8-1. Hazard damage 4-0. Jabs 2-1. Bender's going to need some major design changes.
Domination by Voltark.
Yeah. Oh, we did great.
We got to win. It was ugly. It was lame, but we got to win. So that's sort of the thing that counts. Yeah.
What I like about this
I don't think too much.
is that Voltark wants more. Not content.
Well, you know what we'll do? We won't use the rear wheel next time.
The caster came off.
The caster came off.
And the blade was in the wrong angle to hit him.
So we could
spun him above
What a
him.
great bout as Voltark's moving on. And next up, it's the British robot Kilohertz. He'll verse the American Gnome 2.
Those guys look like they're British. For more information on BattleBots and how you can enter a fighting robot in the BattleBots competition, log on to BattleBots.com.
Yeah, and welcome back to Phoenix, San Francisco. It's Gnome 2 versus Kilohertz. Well, this fight should be an inspiration to the youth of America. Gnome 2's builder, Bill, is only 15 years old.
I know, amazing. You know what I was doing when I was 15 years old?
I hate to ask.
Rolling bums for spare change.
Well, this kid's taking on a bunch of foreign flag wavers. Tell us now how Kilohertz and Gnome 2 match up.
Kilohertz has a bulletproof Lexan shell and is wielding a battle axe, built by John Reed. It hails from Oxford in the United Kingdom. Gnome 2, also built out of Lexan, is literally armed with a shovel. 15-year-old Jerome Miles constructed this robot in his hometown of Provo, Utah.
Yeah, he's a real American hero, and Jason Sklar is with him right now.
This is your first heavyweight fight.
Yeah, it is.
Have you been eating lots of food to bulk up?
No.
Has the robot been eating lots of food to bulk up?
Yes, it has.
How do you feel?
Good.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
You seem excited.
Yeah.
You want to relax?
Yeah.
Want some no-dos? Want a sedative?
No.
You gonna win?
No.
No. I'm that good, people. Good luck.
Let's go to the battle box.
heavyweight division, introducing in the red square from Oxford, England, at 205 pounds of head-splitting, cherry tree chopping, axe welding power, Killer.
Being operated by 2 drivers. You like 2 versus 1?
Sure.
And its opponent in the blue square from Provo, Utah, and weighing in at 126 pounds, He's got a head for destruction and a shovel full of hate. It's Gnome 2.
A shovel full of hate.
Kind of looks real to life, too, doesn't
That
it?
was Metallica's second album.
Drivers, are you ready?
Yes. Ready.
Drivers are ready. Blue driver,
Come
are
on,
you
kid.
ready?
15 years old, operating the robot from Provo, Utah. The lights are on. The box is locked. It's robot fighting time.
Kilohertz, exceptional speed. Oh, look at that, he knocked the head right off.
The headless horseman is on the ground. What happens when you lose the brains?
The brains, that means the body can't follow you like a chicken. Oh, look at that. Kilohertz just mashing Gnome 2.
Obviously, no brains, no brawn.
Gnome 2 lost in New York. Slamming down on that pickaxe.
Kilohertz battling the pickaxe over there on the floor. He's having to deal with
Taking
the
some
wall.
hits from the BattleBots sledgehammer. You've got to respect the BattleBots.
Yeah, but what about Gnome 2? There's no factor in this. Looks like it's, to be honest with you, incapacitated.
He's Gnome factor in this, but Kilohertz is caught up against the wall. He needs to beat himself out. Beat it. Oh,
All in all,
it's like they're waiting for a bus. They're waiting for a stupid robot bus.
there's no bricks in this wall. Take a look at Kilohertz
Those
battling.
fans aren't happy.
They're counted down. If you go 30 seconds, there it is.
Let me ask you, buddy, who's incapacitated? Both of them, I would say.
I still saw a little movement on Kilohertz. I think Gnome 2 is out of this bout. No
Just gave him
head,
the applause.
no victory.
Here,
Let's
let's
get to the
take a look.
replay. Right away.
Here it is. Gnome 2 loses his head. That is key to know. He can't see now. Those eyes, look at those green eyes, those green, unblinking eyes.
Ladies
go
and
down
gentlemen,
for the decision.
time, 1 minute, 3 seconds. The winner by a knockout in the red square, Kilohertz.
Not close. Fight ended quickly, and for better understanding, let's
Take a look at the
these
battle stats.
Bill.
Yeah, Kilohertz all over Gnome 2. 6-0 on slams, 9-0 on jabs, and a decapitation, 1 zip.
And Randy Sklar is with the victorious Kilohertz drivers, John and Dominic.
You guys went Henry VIII on that robot right there. What happened?
You gotta go for it.
You gotta go for it. You beheaded it. You went Anne Boleyn on it. Congratulations, guys. Way to kick some butt.
Thank you.
You knew this was going to happen. I think were you hoping it would last a little longer?
Just a little longer.
It looks like your robot suffers from premature devastation.
Yeah, it does.
Well, would a little kiss make you feel better about lifting?
Yeah.
I think there's an internet site devoted to pictures of Donna kissing helmets.
Well, stay tuned for more BattleBot brawling. Coming up, the biggest badasses of them all. Super Heavyweights Minion and Gray Matter.
Minion looks like something out of Death Race 2000.
We're back with this awesome site. Yes, it's the city by the bay, San Francisco, California. Home of Comedy Central's BattleBot. As you see, there's Israel Matheson doing some last-minute tweaking on his robot, Gray Matter.
Gentlemen, it's time to fight, not rotate your tires.
These are the big boys, Bill. The Super Heavyweights, #1 ranked Minion against newcomer Gray Matter. Is it a mismatch?
In all my years of BattleBot experience, and I've had a lot, I've learned one thing: it's never underestimate your opponent. Here we go. Take a look at our fight cards. Gray Matter has a lethal 16-inch spike. First-time builder, Israel Matheson, comes from Medford, Oregon. Minion has 2 weapons, a saw and a wedge, and was designed and built by Christian Carlberg in North Hollywood, California.
Well, we paid a visit with Minion's Christian Carlberg to see what he thought of Minion's chances.
Minion is the #1 ranked super heavyweight in this BattleBots competition. Team Cool Robots is the reason why.
A cool robots team member has to have a lot of skills. Perhaps most of all, they have to have a strong back.
There's Lucas Pit Chief.
I think I'm the slacker of the team. I think that I like to come in at the end and, help with the final punch and, get the glory.
Brian is the head mechanic.
I supply the garage.
And Christian Carlberg is the captain.
He's got all the money.
I really like working with Brian because he and I think differently.
We argue a lot about what we both think is a necessity on the robot. I think a roll cage is more important than bigger motors.
Christian, Luke, and Brian are irreplaceable Team Cool Robots members, but there's another member whose contribution is vital.
I have some very important jobs. I carry the remote radio control, and I get to actually place the stickers on the robots many times.
Team Cool Robot knows that if they want to run with the big dogs, it's going to take a lot of work.
It's nice to go into this event being ranked #1 because you're the robot that everyone's got to beat. But the downside is that everyone's gunning for you.
With a team like Cool Robots, Minion is on the road to success.
I'll tell you what, partner, Minion may be the favorite in this fight, but Gray Matter does look damn near impenetrable.
Well, it's that time. Let's get down to ringside for the fight.
The big boys.
Here are the principals. First, in the red square to my left, programmed to irritate, debilitate, humiliate, and obliterate from Team Cool Robots in North Hollywood, California, it's 325-pound super heavyweight Minion.
Those 6 wheels can be very difficult to get Minion off balance.
I bought a 6-wheeled car once.
In the
Bad
blue
idea.
square, he's a 324-pound brain, and he's bringing on the pain. It's super heavyweight Gray Matter.
Ramrod's kill sauce, how are you going to get to that?
Look at that. Now, why does a girl like that need batteries?
Drivers, are you ready? Red drivers are
Christian
ready.
Carlberg, closest to us, the driver of
Blue
Minion.
driver, are you
There's
ready?
Israel.
Yes, Israel Matheson, the driver of Gray Matter. Intense. Yeah, when they do that, that means that box is locked, these lights are on, it's robot fight time, it's Gray Matter against Minion. This will be a super heavyweight bout of 325-pounders. Probably won't be a lot of quickness in this, but a lot of push and shove. As there you see them getting after each other right away. Maybe some clutching in this, but drivers will be so important to stay away from those kill saws and those rubber tires.
Yeah, and it's Spike versus Saw. Oh my God! Oh man, Minion's lost his saw. He lost his saw, his main weapon. Shaking his head. Oh, what to do now?
Billy, now can he continue to compete? He loses his biggest weapon now. It almost becomes that he's on defense now, just to fight off that Spike and Gray Matter.
He's got the Lexan wedge, which he's got to use to score points.
Now I would ask you this: can that sharp Spike of Gray Matter, can it pierce that Lexan at all? Is that impossible?
I don't know. He's going in the side. He's going in the back. That Lexan is some strong stuff.
There you see, it's Gray Matter. There you see doing the twisting and turning is Minion.
Hey, I think that answers your question right there, Sean. That Spike has pierced the Lexan. Now it's a shove match.
Take a look at that.
No, he went in between. He went in between. It
Little
didn't pierce.
clutch and grab. Minion has to stay on the defensive because he can't get too close to that
Hardly.
Spike.
He came right at the Spike that time.
Tell you what, you almost thought they were listening to me.
Showing some robot nuts.
Take a look at this now.
Look now, it's Pierce. Look at that, he's Pierce Select. That is one strong robot.
Great driving.
Gray Matter,
By
powerful.
Israel and Gray Matter.
The wheels coming off the ground though. Minion showing some strength. Now he's got to use that spiking to his advantage and shove Minion into the kill saws.
And that's his biggest advantage right now without his saws, to push Gray Matter into the kill saws and try to pop one of those rubber tires to limit Gray Matter's movement. This is a good fight. Very close. The winner's going to move on to the next round. The loser will go home and retool for next year, but this is a good bout. It's going to be very close as we're a little more than midway through this super heavyweight bout. Look at the intensity on Christian Carlberg's face. He's driver of Minion.
Man,
there you go, the kill saws.
Both drivers just dangerously close to those kill saws, and paying the price was Minion.
I'm amazed that these rubber tires can hold up that well against those kill saws.
It's some sort of a super rubber.
Look at that. Oh, nice leverage by Minion, doing a good job.
Yeah. Oh, right into the spike strip.
I'll tell you,
nicely done by a handicapped robot.
That's basically what it is without its saw on the back. And you know what? It'd be nice if he could get a lot of momentum and get Gray Matter to flip over. That's really the one advantage he has.
Came close there. He's scoring some points here. Or if he could get Gray Matter. Oh, I thought he was stuck against the spike strip, Sean.
This could come up as one of the great upsets if Minion can pull this off because he's at a definite disadvantage. Gray Matter, I expect to be a little... There it is.
There's the buzzer.
I expect it to be a little more aggressive. I'm not sure which way this is going. You got a favorite?
Do I have a favorite?
In this one. Is there one you like here?
Oh, I thought you meant in life.
Yes, I know you have a favorite in life. But let's get to the replay. And there you see the underdog because of the saw.
Minion shoving him up against the spike strip. Taking a little hazard damage from the sledgehammer. Hey, look at this from underneath the kill saws. Ow. What's up, baby? Is that a transistor I see?
You know, the late push by Minion may make a difference here. The judges like that late battle. Let's go down to the court side and ringside and see what's going on.
Decision for the red square.
Minion taking it.
7-2. It looked a lot closer to me. You know what? We got to come back here with comments from the builders of both and the hit of the week. They're going to join us right after this.
Right after this. What a surprise. A big phallic-looking building here in San Francisco. If you were a flying superhero, like Superman, this is what you might be seeing right now.
Well, it's obvious we spare no expense. Hey, welcome back to BattleBots. Gray Matter giving it all he had against Minion.
Battle stats were close, but Minion administered more slams, 4-3 over Gray Matter. Minion also led in jabs, 6-4, and hazard damage, 3-1.
Yeah, but the key to this fight, it was Gray Matter's first fight against a very experienced veteran. And I think we can expect to see some great things from this young man in the future, Bill.
He needs more sophisticated weaponry to compete against the advanced technology of Team Cool Robots. But never mind that, because now he's going home and Minion lives to fight another day.
How lucky are you and how lucky are we? You've witnessed another great night of fighting robots. This heavyweight Voltark will be back after finishing off a belligerent Bender.
British bullies from Team Kilohertz move up a bracket after bloody well trashing Gnome 2.
And Minion advances to the next round after a very close call with the stubborn Gray Matter. For Donna D'Erico, Randy and Jason Sklar, and Bill Nye, and from the best seat in the house, I'm Sean Salisbury.
And I'm Bill Dwyer. Hope this hit of the week tied you over until next week's terrifying lineup of BattleBots.
Maniac machines fight to the bitter end on BattleBots. Stick around for another episode next, only on Comedy Central.
Do not construct or operate a robot or BattleBot without proper supervision.